I have the best job on the planet. I get to travel with my students and we go to unique destinations around the world every single term. I've had the pleasure of leading trips to South Africa, Zimbabwe, Botswana, Zambia, Morocco this past term, Cambodia, Vietnam, Thailand, Spain, Portugal, and now this term we're going to Ecuador.
The great thing about Johnson & Wales is that it's really hands-on classes and it actually teaches you valuable skills you need to know, especially in our hospitality classes. For example, this class, Tour Management Operations, we're really learning how to be a tour guide. We're going to another country and for most people it's their first time being a tour guide. So I mean that's huge because you really get that hands-on experience. One of the things that I found the most helpful was the research paper. It helped me just have a really good background about the country, the history, the culture, really everything about it. Every hotel we stayed at, every restaurant that we ate at, I mean it was all local. And I mean I think that that's really beautiful because you're giving back to the community and I think you have a more meaningful travel experience. If you're interested in hospitality, if you're interested in travel, there's literally no better college that you can go to.
We can sit in classrooms for hours and hours and hours and we won't learn as much as we do in just 5 minutes in a different country.
You get to go on a trip that you plan to another country, and I don't know if any other school has that, but I know that we have it here, and you literally get to put in your resume that you led a group abroad and you planned out the whole day, like you were a tour guide, and I think that gives you such an amazing edge over other students out there going into the workforce.
I think one of the most amazing parts of the trip is how well you get to know every single person on the trip. You're spending, well, in our case, 8 days with the same 23 other people, and that was so amazing, getting to know every single person and just feeling you're part of a sense of community. And then you get to come back and hang out with those people, and now you have a whole community that you have this amazing experience with, so that was one of the most amazing things for me.
One of the biggest highlights for me was hiking Cotopaxi. It's one of the tallest active volcanoes in the world, and we got to hike up to it, to its base camp, and we got our passport stamped saying that we were there, and then we got to mountain bike all the way back down the mountain, which was an incredible experience.
Seeing that life can be simple, seeing that life can slow down and be at a slower pace is incredibly important. Being able to see the world in a different light, through a different lens of eyes, changes your whole perspective on life.
It's definitely a really hands-on class, and by the end of it, you have this amazing experience that has taught you how to be the most effective tour leader.